Zodiac signs tell us a lot about our personalities, but what if they also told us which Sanrio character we'd be?
Today we're diving into the most kawaii astrology guide ever.
So stick around to find out your Sanrio twin.
Let's go!
Okay, so we're counting down from the last zodiac sign, which is Pisces.
Pisces is represented by two fish swimming in the opposite direction. If you're born from February 18th to March 20th, then you're a Pisces.
Which means your Sanrio zodiac character is Cinnamoroll. You got a good one. He's the #1 most popular character.
Justice for my melody. You, like Cinnamoroll, are probably generous, creative, and kind. You're always ready to help your friends, and you also probably like cafes.
Other Sanrio Pisces include Hangyodan, Masayumaro, Loka, Nina,
Hanimomo, Macaroon, Hanausa, and Momosa.
On to the next sign.
The next sign is Aquarius, which is represented by the water carrier.
If you're born from January 20th to February 18th, then you are an Aquarius.
Which means your Sanrio character is Chibi-Maru.
And like Chibi-Maru, you're probably a daydreamer who loves living in your head.
Chibi-Maru was born on February 2nd and is known to be energetic, mysterious, and full of curiosity.
As an Aquarius, you're probably assertive and know exactly what you like and dislike.
Other notable characters are Diane, Caroline, Milk, and Korokoro Kuririn.
There's also Zashiki Buta, Marumo Furiyori, and Scone.
So what I've learned is you either have a really simple name or a really, really hard name.
Korokoro Kuririn. Our next zodiac sign is Capricorn, which is an earth sign represented by a goat.
If you're born between December 22nd and January 19th, then you're a Capricorn. You're pragmatic, grounded, and incredibly loyal to your friends.
If you're a Capricorn, your zodiac Sanrio match is my melody,
which means you're super kind, sweet, and thoughtful, just like me. I wish I was a Capricorn.
Born on January 18th, My Melody is the perfect representation of a Capricorn. She works hard and she's super honest, always telling the truth. You're not a Capricorn.
I know. They don't have to know that. Other Capricorn characters are Little Twin Stars, Gaia, Vanilla Bean,
Libra,
oh, my favorite Sanrio character,
and Flora. There's some good ones in there. They got twin stars.
I know, you would think twin stars would be Gemini.
Missed opportunity, Sanrio.
Right? Get better. Get good.
Okay, so if you're born between November 22nd and December 21st, you are a Sagittarius.
Represented by the Archer, Sagittarius are filled with optimism and confidence.
And if you're a Sagittarius, your Sanrio match is
the Strawberry King!
Yes, sorry Sagittarius, you guys don't have any really famous, popular Sanrio Sagittarius characters. You do have quite a few other ones to choose from too though. But before we get into that, a little bit about the Strawberry King. He was born on December 7th.
This kind and royal character is the ruler of the Strawberry Kingdom.
All of his subjects love him because of his confidence and kindness, which are very much Sagittarius traits.
As we said before, there are other Sanrio characters who are also Sagittariuses, like
there's Rin, Granite, La Flora, Keko,
Larimer, Espresso, Laundry, Powder,
Pippo, Tata, Zoya,
and Kumamelan.
Yeah, so while you might not have a popular Sanrio character, you do have a lot of Sanrio characters.
Yeah, you have a lot to choose from. Yeah. You might not know them, but now you can have
do a little research. You might have a new favorite.
Scorpio is the sign of the fall spooky season, and it's symbolized by the scorpion.
If you're born between October 24th and November 21st, then you are a Scorpio. I almost said you are a scorpion.
A scorpion!
I'm a scorpion. who's a poisonous slime. And you're probably someone driven by passion and power.
If you're a Scorpio, then your Sanrio character is
Kuromi. You have a really good one of the most popular Sanrio characters. You're super lucky, not like our poor Sagittarius friends. Sorry, Sagittarius.
even June Gemini is kind of bad too.
And as a Scorpio, Kuromi is both cheeky and charming.
Other notable Scorpios in the Sanrio universe are Tiny Chum, Charmy Kitty,
And the most popular girl in the Sanrio universe, Hello Kitty, and her sister Mimi. So yeah, you guys have a really good one, Scorpios.
Hello Kitty and Kuromi.
That's not fair. That's not fair. They need to give one to Sagittarius.
Yeah. All right, now let's talk about Libras. Libras are symbolized by the judgment scales.
If you're born anytime between September 23rd and October 23rd, then you are a Libra. And you're probably the type of person who's focused on balance and harmony.
Libras are amiable and empathetic. The only downside is that they're kind of afraid of confrontation, so they end up bottling up a lot of their feelings.
Okay, Libras. So kind of like Sagittarius, you guys don't really have a popular Sanrio character, but you do have a very cute one, which is Hana Pita, the baby panda character.
Born on October 7th, this character knows a lot about harmony. Other Libra Sanrio characters are Honey Cute, Dark Great Man, Azuki,
Opal, Sugar Cream Puff, and Brownie. So you have all of the delicious characters. Okay guys, we're on to our next sign in the Zodiac chart, which is Virgo. If you were born between August 23rd and September 22nd, you are a Virgo.
Since Virgo is an earth sign, they tend to be grounded and intelligent. They're also known to be perfectionists with really good attention to detail.
So if you're a Virgo, you might be a little surprised to learn that your Sanrio twin is actually Wish Me Mel. And unlike the typical Virgo, Wish Me Mel is actually known for being pretty shy and clumsy.
Whoops! Still, Wish Me Mel has a lot of great Virgo qualities, like she's kind, hardworking, and loyal.
Other notable Virgo Sanrio characters are Pata Pata Peppy, Kurimi-chan, Safi,
And Cherry from the group Floromatic. Now let's talk about our Leo friends. If you're born between July 23rd and August 22nd, then you're a Leo.
You're probably warm, bold, and a great performer, just like your Zodiac twin, Usahana, who was born on August 7th.
If you're a Leo like Usahana, then you're definitely sweet and charming.
You'd probably do great in the performing world as an actor, singer, or maybe even YouTuber.
While Usahana is the perfect example of a Leo, there's also Jimmy and Peppa.
Okay, so the next one up is Cancer. It marks the start of summer. If you're born between June 22nd and July 22nd, then you are a Cancer.
As a water sign, you're always in tune with your emotions. You're the kind of person who has a whole lot of intuition and follows your gut.
Just like your Zodiac twin, Kuromi! Yes, you are Kuromi if you're a Cancer.
Kuropi's birthday is July 10th, and Cancers like Kuropi tend to be a little insecure.
But this Cancer, even though he's one of the smaller Sanrio characters, he still always is super positive.
Yeah.
And other Sanrio Cancer characters are Miss Fair's Dream and My Sweet Piano. Really cute ones. Okay guys, so we came to the Sanrio Cafe to talk about the last three signs, and the next one on the list is actually Kri's sign. Kri, can you tell us a little bit about Gemini?
Yeah, so Gemini is an air sign, which is represented by the twins. If you're born between May 21st and June 21st, then you're a Gemini. Like Kri. Yeah, winning.
Okay, so Geminis are known to be perceptive, versatile, intelligent, and really funny. Kri, are you funny?
I'm hilarious.
There are two sides to Geminis though. This sign can be really charming and a smooth talker, but they can also be a bit indecisive and sometimes unreliable.
So that's not me at all. I'm super reliable.
Okay, so Kri, if you're a Gemini, which Sanrio character do you think you are?
Well, of course, Kiki and Lala. I mean, they are the twins.
Wrong.
What?
It's actually the Sugar Bunnies.
Who? I'm just kidding. I know who the sugar bunnies are, but
Kiki and Lala. That was kind of a missed opportunity by Sanrio. I feel like they should have made them Gemini, but
yeah.
they're not Gemini. If you remember before, they were actually Capricorn. We said it before.
Oh yeah, we did say it before. Missed opportunity. I need to talk to someone at Sanrio.
Yeah, call them up, change their birthdays.
Hello. I got him on the line.
Born on May 26th, the sugar bunnies each represent a different side of the Gemini personality.
Shiro-usa, the white bunny, is the older brother who's always full of energy.
And then Kuro-usa, the brown bunny, is a bit more laid back and takes on the chill aspect of Gemini.
Ooh, super chill. Other Gemini Sanrio characters you should know are Marin Cream, Handapple, and Room Room Lulu.
And let's not forget little forest fellow, who is the cousin of my Melody. So you have that, Cree.
I just have like one cool one, I guess. Next up is Taurus, the earth sign represented by the bull.
Yeah, if your birthday is from April 20th to May 20th, then you are a Taurus. Taurus are usually both grounded and logical. Though they can be a bit stubborn and set in their ways, they are very dependable, so probably a really good friend.
If you are a Taurus, then your Sanrio character is Dear Daniel, Hello Kitty's boyfriend.
Ooh. Dear Daniel is one of the most down-to-earth Sanrio characters, like a true Taurus. He's both soft, sentimental, and he loves animals and taking pictures of nature.
Did you know that when Dear Daniel was traveling the world, he came back home to be with Hello Kitty?
Wow, that's a true sign of a Taurus. Super dependable.
And loyal. We love it. Green flags everywhere.
Yes, loyal man. Other notable Taurus characters are Tuxedo Sam, Choco Cat, Hoagie Moon,
And Mina no Tabo.
really good ones.
I feel like I'm eating like a chicken leg or something.
Okay guys, now let's talk about the last star sign, my star sign, Aries.
Aries is a fire sign represented by the sheep. If you're born anytime between March 21st and April 19th, then you're an Aries.
Like me. And fellow Aries, our character sign is Botsmaro. Yes, so that's why I've been wearing a Botsmaro shirt for this entire video. All right, Chris, so can you tell us about Botsmaro?
Aries, like Babette, are passionate, bold, and motivated.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Born on April 1st to a family of gangsters, Babette is the perfect example of a Sanrio Aries bad boy.
Yeah, bad. I don't know. I don't know if this character fits me.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Babette does act like he's trying to rule the world, and he might actually be trying to rule the world. But deep inside, he is a softie who loves his friends.
Who wants to rule the world?
Who wants to rule the world?
Okay. Everybody has a house. Babette isn't the only Sanrio Aries character. There's Spotty Daddy, Sweetcorn, Chico,
And Pom Pom Purin, who I think I actually relate to a little bit more than Botsmaro. Like, Pom Pom is great at napping, and I'm great at napping, so
perfect.
actually, we made a whole video on Pom Pom Purin, so if you want to know exactly what made him famous, which is something really weird, make sure to check out the next video. Bye!
Libras are amiable. Amiable. Amiable.
Friendly?
Amiable.
Is it friendly?